Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for today. And today is Tuesday. And I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And this reading here is for Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. The reading starts with the Astrology of You and Me Oracle deck. And the card is the Taurus romantic partner. Strengths are being loving, caring, and involved. Weaknesses are being overly possessive, controlling, and even manipulating. The interactive style is being forthright, frank, and giving. The Taurus romantic partner is possessive in matters of love. They will look at you as belonging to them, and they consider this belonging as a great compliment to you. Problems can arise, of course, when you do not entirely agree with them, and in that case, the Taurus may be getting unsure, since a Taurus is very fair and so is always trying to work on their possessive tendencies. But the fact is that they will never want to share you or give you up when their feelings go deep enough. The Path of Light Oracle card is the 3 Gunas, relating to India, to the Indian religion. And the one here projects out of itself the 3 Gunas, the Trinity, which then creates the manifest realm of things. The interaction of the Gunas creates the universe we inhabit, the existence of energy, of matter, and also of mind. So the 3 modes of nature, called the Gunas, are Sattva, which translates to equilibrium, stillness, and maintenance. Rajas, which translates to expansion, movement, and creation. And Tamas, which relates to contradiction, inertia, and finally to destruction. On a universal level, these 3 forces interact to create the cosmos. All 3 are required, and they are neither good nor bad. They each serve as a purpose to facilitate existence. On the individual level, however, there is a definite progression to the Gunas that reflect our evolution from ignorance to enlightenment, from tamas through rajas and ultimately to sattva. Tamas is the beginning of our journey through life. We all begin our human incarnations at the lowest level of consciousness, shrouded in ignorance, unconscious, unaware, and deluded by misunderstanding. So it is our task to overcome this beginning and awaken to our true nature. The person filled with tamas is heavy, with inertia, apathy, and doubt. The darkness of their modes leaves them prone to depression. They are hard to rouse, hard to get interested, and moving. Inactivity is a common expression of tamas, as are insensitivity and indifference. So when tamas is dominant, we only learn and grow when we are forced by circumstances, and hence our evolution is slow and arduous. The first step to dispelling tamas is to get moving and get the energy flowing through action. Then secondly, to focus on dispelling avidya, ignorance, and then by implanting the teachings. So progressing out of the inertia and the inactivity of tamas, we move into the attraction, desire, and endless activity of rajas. When rajas is dominant, there is an insatiable craving and appetite for things in the outer sensory world. We are eternally restless and seeking satisfaction. This makes us prone to chronic activity that is impulsive and compulsive. We find it difficult to be still, silent, and simple be, with all the dazzling things of the world to occupy our attention. So through rajas we become self-centered and ensnared in the greed, arrogance, and indifference of the ego, focused on what I need, what I want, and what I can get out of others and of life. We selfishly run from one thing to the next. So the searching functions of rajas will eventually lead, however, beyond the desire for things of the transient physical world to the eternal and infinite part of our nature as expressed through sattva. So, when we are established in sattva, there is equilibrium mentally, and therefore there is harmony within. A person living in sattva maintains a pure body and mind, lives in alignment with their highest self, and embodies the highest values of life. These beings, they become illuminated by the light of the soul, which shines out as love and wisdom to all they encounter, and they contribute peace to the world around them. On an individual human level, the Gunas represent an advancement of consciousness from darkness, judgment, and ignorance to light, love, and wisdom. By moving through the three forces, they are balanced and integrated within, and then we are made whole and we begin functioning and living in the higher resonance of our soul. The next card is from the Psychic Tarot deck. Out came Light. And the three Gunas, they lead you to this light. The card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what is happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards of this deck, And this card is yours today. This is now your moment to shine, is the message. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and also a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you are attracting, for your rays they reach far and wide. So this light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truth, and certain paths, before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and the most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you are emanating. So keep on shining. And in the traditional tarot archetype, this card is the Sun. Next card is the Sacred Destiny. Out came Healing Chaos. And the healing chaos relates to the spiraling tornado. Energy in our universe spirals. Water spirals in the wake of the fish that swim through the stream. Air spirals in the wake of a bird in flight. The moon spirals around the earth, which spirals around the sun, which spirals around the galaxy. Even our DNA is a spiral. It is the healing principle of life. It is not an accident that the ancient symbol for healing is the caduceus, two spiraling serpents. It is the sacred spiral. Most people assume that there is nothing good that comes from tornadoes, but every part of nature has its value. For example, although some birds lose their habitat from a tornado, birds such as the prairie warbler, whippoorwill, the woodpecker, the grouse, and the woodcock, they are forest birds as well as the salamanders, and they all benefit from the new landscape which will be created by tornadoes. So the downed trees will again provide habitat for black bears and white-tailed deer, and so create caves and homes for many kinds of animals. Tornadoes, they churn up the soil in ways that rejuvenate the earth. The sacred landscape wants you to know when you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound heading. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels is the message, and you are also a healer yourself. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Do this unexpected and start mixing up your life a bit. And the last card is the Nature's Whispers card, and out came the Higher Ground. And the Higher Ground has this message to move your thoughts, emotions, and your outlook to a new perspective. Take an overview of what is going on in your life. Just through shifting your perspective, you will see the whole situation in a much clearer light. A different course may become apparent to you. You will be able to focus on what is most important to you. So make a conscious effort to get above any situation. If there is nothing pressing in your life at the moment, consider something that may be unresolved from the past and use the same idea of climbing above it with the intention of healing it. Once you achieve the higher ground perspective, you may find yourself filled with peace, and this then is a beautiful outcome for you. That was your reading, Taurus. Thank you for listening. I do wish you a joyous day today and the rest of a good week. I send out my love to you. Take care and goodbye.